All right, Thor, you ready? Let's go. We are ready to go. Come here. I know you can't drive. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today the Tacoma is getting a huge upgrade, something I've wanted to buy for, I don't know, probably the last 6-7 months or something like that. Today I am picking up a rooftop tent for this truck, as well as later this week I'm going to be picking up a bed rack for this thing as well. Started off with the topper worked fine, but now I definitely want to upgrade. If anyone's interested in a topper and a drawer set though, comment below, or Facebook message me, or DM me on Instagram at Off-Trail Destinations. I'm sure we can try to find something. To work, but we are off on about a 3-hour road trip today to go pick this thing up. Got a pretty good deal on it. I'm not going to go into numbers or anything, but I definitely think that it's a certain budget, but it's never been used before, never even been out of the box. I'll go through it a little bit more when I get it all mounted on the truck. Other than that, yeah, here comes the really long drive for this thing. Well, it is 3 days later after we picked up the rooftop tent. I set it up. It's really cool. It's never actually been used. Got it for a pretty good deal. But then yesterday, my girlfriend and I drove about 9 hours round trip and went and picked up a Hooke bed rack. Sorry, Hooke bed rack. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep butchering that. I just might as well give up while I'm slightly behind. It also came with max tracks, and then on the other side, there's also a gas tank holder for extra gas, 2 gallons. I don't know what 2 gallons is going to do, but whatever, it's still kind of cool. But I will show you the inside of this tent a little bit too. So this tent is the Ironman 4x4 Classic tent. It's a typical just flop down rooftop tent. It has the cover over it. It's going to be your more budget friendly one, or beginner level tent with the ladder. It's got a rain fly up here. They advertise that this stuff's all 100% waterproof. I guess I'll find out. I don't usually camp in the rain, but I guess with this I probably can. It does have these, so you can have like windows. These also come out to help seal it up a little bit more. I have a ton of room under here. I'm still thinking maybe a drawer system, maybe another sort of storage system. Whatever you guys use, why don't you put that down in the comments and I'll look into getting it. Obviously max tracks, these are cool. This rolls up and there's another access into the tent. This is kind of a pain to put it up just because it's over the top of the truck, but it's not terribly high, so if you're afraid of heights, the bed rack is definitely a good option because it's not terribly high. These will usually go into the ground, but I didn't really want to mess up my yard anymore. It's got a nice aluminum lightweight ladder and everything. Crawl in, and there is supposedly about a 3-inch memory foam pad. It looks to be a little less than 3 inches, but I'm not sure. I think my girlfriend will wind up putting something else in here, a little different. Up in here, we don't have any lights in here yet. We're definitely thinking about either hanging something from up there or putting lanterns or something. It's got the pockets for extra storage, the zip up windows, as well as Ironman advertises that the roof vents up there can kind of help, right there, can kind of help cut down on some condensation in here, which is huge, especially these rooftop tents, keep mold and mildew out. But yeah, this is the tent so far. This truck is definitely going to be getting built more. It also came with an annex and a few other little things too. So I'm not going to put those on right now, but at some point I will show you guys that as well. And then we are going to do one more little upgrade on this Tacoma that I'm really excited about, and it requires the tailgate to be off. Put down in the comments right now what you think it's going to be. Because I'm going to guess, well, some of you guys might guess it. I'll just show you. I am going to bed line the back of this truck. I did it when I had the drawer system because it slid a lot better on this. You can kind of see the marks still. But now that I got this, I'd like a little more grip in here. Because this little grip that they have in here, when it gets cold, it gets really slippery, and when it gets wet, it gets really slippery. So I'm going to use do-it-yourself Herculiner stuff. This is the same stuff I used in the topper. Super durable. Obviously, I have to clean it out a little bit better. Try to tape off some of this stuff. Obviously, like take off, stuff like those. Take the cubbies out. But yeah, I'll meet up with you guys when I'm back, or when I break something. Okay, we are about at the halfway point. Just gotta let this dry, give this a second coat. Stuff is actually fairly easy to use. The bed rack made it a little more difficult, don't have any headroom, but yeah, I think that'll be a really nice upgrade. Still have to do the tailgate. I still have like a half a can, and I kind of jacked up the lid when I took it off, so I'm trying to figure out everything I can bed line just to use that so it doesn't go bad. That stuff is not the cheapest stuff in the world. But I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna take this tailgate apart. Just so the bolts and stuff don't get covered, and then I will bed line that. Hopefully that dries fairly quick. Put it back together, and then put it back on the truck. Just gotta go in and get gloves because I like keeping my hands not covered in bed liner because the stuff doesn't really ever come off. All right, guys. Well, I think that's gonna about do it for this episode. I'm waiting for that to dry. Fall weather makes it a little longer to dry, but waiting for that to dry. I'm gonna put the tailgate back together. I'm not gonna bore you in what that looks like. Maybe I'll throw a time lapse or something in there. For the time being though, I'm gonna fix this sled, and hopefully the snow starts flying. But thanks for checking it out, guys. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.